Welcome back. As
Welcome
always,
back.
it's me, Chucky, along with
Lord Derek.
Lord Derek. You want to speak on that?
Yeah, for Christmas, my wife bought me a plot of land in Scotland. So technically by law, if you own a piece of land in Scotland, you are a lord. So technically and legally, my name is Lord Derek Mosier. So just in
Same
case anybody
here.
wanted to know.
I purchased that for myself because I was bored one day.
Yeah. It's a fun way to spend like
But
50 bucks.
that seems to be a thing for us.
Speaking of a fun way to spend about 50 bucks, you know what else you and I both are?
Yeah, that's what I was, kind of playing into.
We're both ordained ministers. We can marry people. We can. What else can we do? We have.
Clergy
You know what?
badge.
I was just. That's what I was gonna say. I've still never
Someone's
went
dying in
anywhere
the
besides.
hospital.
I've still never went anywhere besides a hospital and saw, like, instead of handicap parking signs, clergy parking, because I've been waiting to use that badge. You, where else besides a church do they have clergy parking? They have them at hospitals.
they they should.
I'll tell you one thing. Next time I gotta go to the hospital, I'm taking my clergy badge with me if that's the case.
Just start walking around the hallways. Hey, who needs someone to pray?
We walk around like this the whole time. Yes,
Wearing
my
a
child. You need something?
wearing a cloak.
Oh yeah. Yes, I'm here to pray. Does anybody need prayer?
Well, that being
Shit.
said, boys, it's time.
It's time. Get these pants off.
Time to have a sit.
Okay. Get your pants off.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Uncle Jasper.
Uncle Jasper.
Uncle Jasper, Uncle Touchy.
Uncle
Anyone out
Touchy, yeah.
there?
Any
Aunt,
uncle who
Aunt,
has touched.
Aunt Touchy.
Yeah, there's ants to do that.
You never know.
Let's say any aunt slash uncle who's ever sexually molested their
Yeah.
kinfolk.
This drink's to you.
This bud's for you.
All right. So I just got back from dance competition over the weekend.
Gay.
Yeah, left out of here around 4 o'clock on Friday. Just started
AM or
losing
PM? AM or PM?
Pem.
Okay.
Just started losing power. Wind started
Ooh.
picking up.
Yeah.
Get back yesterday evening. Disaster. Shit blown apart. Shoes down at the post office.
Shoes?
Yeah, one of my shoes.
Who the fuck loses shoes in a storm?
My grass cutting shoes that say
Hold on. Why? It's well, I guess technically it's March. Why do you have grass cutting shoes outside in March? Don't you bring them in for the winter?
No, I let them sit outside.
Jesus,
They
that's
sit
the
out
most
back.
hillbilly shit I've ever heard.
They sit out bike.
My grass cutting shoes don't even stay outside in the summertime. Them
Oh,
bitches come back
boy.
in the garage.
No way, man.
Then you get spiders and shit crawling in them.
I don't care.
I'm just saying.
Hey,
What kind of shoes were they?
Yellow Nikes.
Yellow?
Yeah, bright yellow. That's how we actually found it. It's like, oh my god, that's my shoe.
That's my shoe.
Sure
I'm
enough,
sure of it.
Sure enough, it was.
Mm.
Shit all through the pool.
I'll tell you what's crazy about that storm is, well, you know where I live. I got trees everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And there really wasn't a lot of shit. I mean, there was like branches and stuff down.
Oh,
But
dude, you should see the trees we got down out back.
I saw the stuff on Facebook about Uniontown and Connellsville.
Oh,
I mean,
rough.
I figured I was going to come home from work that night and just have shit everywhere, but my yard really wasn't that bad.
That's good.
I tell you what, though, when I left work,
uh-huh.
coming through, I guess Fairchance Smithfield area, looked like a fucking ghost town. Like I got to the Big Six, I got to the end of Big Six, at Dollar General up there.
Yeah.
It was just pitch dark. And you look down, like all the way down 119, up and down 119. It was just all dark. So I know them motherfuckers didn't have any power. What's that?
Never made one of those back in the day.
What?
One of them little paper poppers.
Oh my God. You're like a fucking 4-year-old with ADD.
Oh man. It happens.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Speaking
does.
of all the shit that was blown through the pool, all kinds of fucking kid toys and houses and
A
one thing,
house blew through your pool?
them little playhouses,
Oh, okay. That's kind of fucking weird, but yeah, okay. I got you.
wiffle ball bats, all kinds of crazy shit. So what I was gonna say, it's a lot of money just blown around and destroyed through, kids' toys. You know
Yeah.
how expensive kids are?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Uh, it's like
About ready to say fuck these kids, huh?
fuck these kids, fuck this couch, fuck everything. Yeah. They're like, I guess I give my wife credit for this one. Like she was saying that our kids, and like she dresses them in the morning
Mm-hmm.
and you see our kids and they looked all perfect and shit. Like they're all nice and neat and put together and groomed and nice clothes. Then you come over to the house and see me and her look like fucking bums.
Yeah.
See, she's there with hair tied up in a bun, no makeup. I got fucking all kinds of fluids and liquids all over my clothes and cut off shirts and
From all the sex.
yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Hey,
That's
hey,
what? Wink.
with yourself.
Yeah, with myself. But yeah, so I guess people see our kids and think like they take good care of their kids. I'm like, yeah, don't take good care of ourselves.
Till they see old Papaw outside.
Yeah, see Pap Pap coming out with his
Cut
fucking
off
nipple
and
hanging out.
that's
Nipple
me.
hanging out of the cutoff because I did it myself. Because I'm not paying retail for cutoffs, you know what I'm saying?
I make all of mine too. Why not?
Every listen,
When you start growing out of a shirt, why not just cut it up?
yep. Every cutoff shirt I own, you see the like where you cut them, where you cut the sleeves off,
Mm-hmm.
the cuts go like this. Looks like a bobcat swipe at that motherfucker. And then she gets mad at me. Your shirts look like shit. I'm like, well, what do you mean to do? You want me to go buy new ones?
Yeah.
You know how many fucking V-neck cutoffs I have? Because you know me. You know I went through every shirt I wore was a V-neck from American Eagle.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that died out real fast. I got so many cutoffs like that.
Donate them.
Fuck that. I'm wearing them. I don't like buying new clothes. The only kind of new clothes I buy is if I go to Gabe's and I find some Huck stuff.
Mm,
Matter of fact, you see that?
I do.
I guess actually it's
Faintly, but I
apparently
see it.
well, yeah, it's white. Apparently it's pronounced hook,
Hook.
but it's spelled H-U-K, so I'm fucking saying Huck. I don't care.
That's how I've always heard it pronounced.
Yeah.
Um, what'd you think of the fight last night?
Listen,
I knew it was
I
gonna
don't know
be a
if
steamroll.
I don't know if you watched or not, but I bought it. All right. And I'm also a big fan of first of all, let me say this. That card, the matches they had was incredible. That card was so stacked. There were so many big names fighting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a huge fan of Valentina Shevchenko, and I love John Jones. So I watched everything. I fell asleep in the third round of the Shevchenko fight. So I paid $80 to fall asleep where I wanted to watch it, but of course got up in the morning and watched the rest of it. But
Yeah.
couldn't believe Shevchenko got choked out in the fourth round. I think it was the fourth round. But anyway, yeah, the Bones fight. I
Did he
I
even
even
break a
told
sweat?
I don't think he did.
He didn't get
Courtney
hurt other than kicked in
Courtney
the dick.
Yeah, he got kicked in the nuts once. Even and Joe Rogan even said he took no damage except for getting kicked in the nuts.
Yeah.
Courtney and Max watched it with me this morning,
Mm-hmm.
and I told him before the fight started. I said, now you watch this guy because they don't know anything about MMA. I said, you watch this guy right here, Bones. I said he's going to choke this guy out in the first round, and damn sure he is going to
The
be a
greatest.
problem. He's already the greatest.
Yeah, he's the greatest.
There's no heavyweight that can beat him. There's
No.
none.
Mm-mm.
And I'm talking about Stipe fighting him in July.
It's gonna be a good fight, but he's gonna fuck him up.
I don't think it's going to be a good fight. I think that Jones is just going to roll him too. Like Stipe hasn't the last.
Hasn't fought in a
Did you
while.
see the last time? Did you see the last time Stipe fought?
Mm-mm.
He got murdered by Ngannou.
Oh, did he?
That's how Ngannou won the title. I don't like Stipe anyway because I'm a big DC fan, which is kind of weird being a DC fan and John Jones fan. But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah, it was fun. And I was, you know, what I was real disappointed about was I watched the prelims and Cody No Love fought.
I hate him.
I like him.
I know
I
you
actually
do.
like him. And that fight was terrible. There was no action.
What happened?
They just they danced around the whole time. Like Cody landed some shots here and there, but there was no damage being done. It was boring. The fucking fans were booing since the second round. I mean, he won the fight, but he doesn't look like he doesn't look like the original No Love that was knocking people out. He looked like a bitch, actually. But
Well, we're gonna go ahead and keep some sports rolling here for a minute. We haven't done it in a while. I know it's our least favorite topic.
I'm sure somebody out there going, "We're talking about sports." Fuck you.
All right. What are your thoughts on the clock for the MLB?
I like it. I mean,
Did you see the game recently where the bases were loaded and the time expired?
I missed that.
Did you see the highlight of that?
I didn't. And usually I don't miss highlights. I missed it.
The game ended that way with bases loaded.
Oh, a walk-off pitch clock. Wow. No, I didn't see that. Who was it?
I can't remember. You have to look it up, but it was like everyone was pissed.
I bet.
I mean,
I've only seen
bases juiced. Fucking called it. Oh, game over.
That's crazy. So I'm going to be honest with you. I should know this, but what I hate asking this because I'm like, everybody that knows me is like, I'm the sports guy, and I don't know this. What happens when the clock expires? Does the guy get a base?
He's out. The batter has a certain amount of time before he has to get back in the box.
No, I'm talking about the pitcher lets it expire.
Oh yeah, they get walked.
Okay, so that's what you're saying, right? Or
no,
did the batter?
The batter didn't get back in the box on time.
Oh, okay. So
I think he has to be in the box within the first 8 seconds.
Yeah, they have to be in the box in a certain time, and the pitcher has 15 or 20 seconds after that or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but he didn't get in the box in time. And they called him out.
See, I thought you meant that the pitcher let it expire. Okay.
No.
That's wild.
That's crazy, man. I mean, I get it though. I get the whole idea.
I do too.
To me, baseball is so boring to watch. It's a lot of fun to play.
I could actually watch baseball.
And I think it's the most. There's so much to baseball.
Mm-hmm.
With the coaching, the players, the positions, offense, defense, there's just so much there. But to watch it on TV, I just can't do it. But I think with all the new rules they're trying to do, it's gonna suck for a while for the players.
It's gonna make it better.
But I think it's gonna make it to where it's more tolerable for people to tune in and actually watch.
It is. The game's gonna go faster because that's the one thing. I can watch baseball, especially if the Pirates are relevant, because if anybody out here watching doesn't know, we're Pittsburgh guys. I am a diehard Pirates fan. As much as they suck, and the owner needs to give the team up, and McCutcheon's coming back this year. But anyway, yeah, I could sit and watch a whole that run they went on back in what year was that? when
14?
McCutcheon won MVP, 15-ish, I don't know,
Something like that.
or somewhere around 15, where they
14,
went.
15.
Yeah, they had AJ Burnett, who I think sparked the whole thing because he got the team, like he gelled the team together, and you had McCutcheon win an MVP. And I mean, anytime the Pirates played, I was glued to the TV. Same thing with the Pens though. I remember one year I watched 80 out of the 82 Penguins games.
Yeah.
Of course, I didn't have a wife and the kids back then, so I could do that.
Huh.
Can't do that shit anymore.
They're in big trouble right now.
Who, my wife and kids?
Probably.
They are when I get done drinking, I tell you that much.
The Pens are
I'm
though,
punching
man.
somebody. Hey, you know what? I have not watched the Penguins game this year. I've watched bits and pieces.
They might
but I
not
haven't
even make the
down.
playoffs.
That's what somebody at work was telling me, that they said they're dog shit, which
They-
I believe. I mean,
They didn't pick anybody up. They need to get rid of the coaching.
well, you got to figure the core of your team is Crosby and Malkin. Like,
We got to
they're
have like the
old.
oldest team in the league right now.
Yeah, but you know what though? They gave us what, three cups? Yeah, 3 cups, because they won one, then they went back to back.
Mm-hmm.
Can't complain.
No,
Can't complain.
I mean they've been in the picture for
they're
over a
contenders
decade.
for the last. They're contenders for the last fucking
15 years,
at least over a decade. I mean,
yeah.
So I mean, it's got to come to an end at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, Crosby, Malkin, Letang, all them guys.
Football, real quick.
Hey,
your boy.
Hold on. Hold that thought. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute.
Oh, what's this? It's a text from Derek. What's it say? My wife is cheating on me with, oh my. Everyone, I don't know if he's coming back. He just got some terrible news. Oh, wow. Oh, and he got his doctor results. Stage 2 cancer.
Oh my God. All right, I'm back.
So as I was telling the people about, we're gonna go ahead and talk about your boy Aaron Rodgers.
Oh man,
he got back from his underground
darkness retreat. Give the man some respect. It's a darkness retreat.
Hey man, that's pretty wild.
Listen, he went somewhere.
Into that?
No, but he went somewhere and he got fucked up. He was on all kinds of drugs, guaranteed. Love the man.
Well, no, you don't take any down there, because
down where?
When you're in that darkness, fucking secluded place, I guess it causes you to start like hallucinating and everything. Like you start seeing shit and all kinds. They said it's like a whole like experience.
I don't know what it was, but
because I know he went on those retreats to like, oh man, where did he go?
I don't know where
he was going to different places before, doing like hallucinogens and stuff like that, because he likes to take trips.
Ayahuasca.
Yeah.
Doing ayahuasca. Yep.
Yeah. Into the whole Joe Rogan stuff.
Yep.
DMT.
DDT.
Jake the Snake.
I love Aaron Rodgers. Everybody hates him. I love him.
I love him too. Where do you think he's gonna go? Do you think they're gonna? Well, I guess they want him to be on the same page.
He'll be in Green Bay.
If he's gonna stay.
He'll be in Green Bay.
No chance of him going to play for the Raiders.
Nope. Just like last year, but he's going to Las Vegas. He's going to New York. He's going to be in Green Bay.
Okay.
He's not going anywhere.
I'm predicting the Raiders. That's just a prediction. What about Lamar Jackson? You think they're going to pay the man?
Yes. He's not going anywhere.
Do you think they should have paid him already?
They should have paid him already. I think they're going to fuck around and try to franchise tag him personally.
Yeah, they're going to fuck around and find out.
But in the end, I don't think he's leaving. I hope he does. I mean, hey, I'm a Steelers fan, so I hope
get him out of there. Get him out of there.
Hey, guess what? You got
Send him to
Baltimore.
Miami.
You want? Nah, I got a better idea. You want Kenny Pickett? He's yours. Give us Lamar Jackson.
I'd be okay with that.
I would,
Dude,
I
I
ain't hating on.
cannot stand. I love the Steelers, but I hate Kenny Pickett.
Listen, he wasn't my first choice to get drafted here, but
I'd rather have Mason.
Wow. Wow, I wouldn't even go that far. You don't have Mason Rudolph?
Yeah,
Kenny actually won games last year as a
I
rookie.
I know.
Oh, I can't go there.
I'm not a fan.
I can't go there. No, I can't do that. Listen, you know as well as I do. I didn't want him to draft Kenny Pickett, but that's what happened. So now, by default, I'm a Kenny fan. I have to be. I have to root for him for my team to succeed. So by default, I love Kenny Pickett. Okay. I like Malik Willis better coming out of the draft, although with the limited action he had last year, that sounds like a psychotic thing to say. But anyway, I have to root for Kenny Pickett. I have to, even though he went to Pitt, and I hate Pitt. I got to root for him. I got to think that he's going to get better. In a full year to work with Pickens. Now he showed me some good stuff last year. He showed me he's tough. So I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, enough of the sports talk.
Yeah, let's do
before we get kicked off here.
Yeah, I could talk about sports all day
I know.
long, but I know that's not what everybody wants to hear. So we'll go on to something
Well,
else.
what they want to hear is how many first graders would it take to take you down?
Say it again so I hear you correctly.
How many first graders would it take to take you down?
Every one of them. You think
about it, though.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. You can send
they're gonna start
son
piling over top of you.
No, they're not. They can't reach that high.
You're saying son you can take 200 first graders.
Yeah, absolutely.
400.
Yeah. How are they going to get like anywhere above your fucking waist?
They're going to get
I'm
you
just
down.
I'm going to start throwing kicks.
They're going to start climbing on top of each other and grabbing you and biting you and ripping your dick off and changing your oil, all kinds of stuff.
Checking my oil, you mean?
No, they're going to change it. They get you down, they're changing it.
Oh my god. I don't know, man. That's a good question.
That leads up to my next question. What would it take for you to fuck a first grader? I'm just joking. That's not real.
I'm not answering that shit.
You're not going to jail again.
Not again. Not again. They ain't catching me this time.
But for real, how many first graders? Just think, be honest. What do you
I'm trying to think because my son's 4 years old. He's in pre-K, so I'm thinking just a little bit bigger than Max. Max is a big 4-year-old.
Okay.
I'm thinking like if you send 100 first graders after me, nothing's happening because I'm just going to start throwing stiff kicks.
Yeah.
I'm just going to knock them down like bowling pins.
But you're going to get winded after a couple minutes.
That's true. That's what I'm trying to think. Like how I know to look at me, it doesn't look like it, but I'm actually in pretty good shape.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say, man, how do you answer a question like this? Do you know your answer?
Well, here's the thing. This is what I would do. I'd play possum. I'd fall
You're
down.
Gonna play dead.
They're gonna all climb on top of me. I'm just gonna start biting all of them. And they're gonna start running and crying. So I figured before my jaw gets tired, I could do at least 2,500.
So 2,500.
That's a true number.
Okay,
because they're gonna be kicking, screaming, jumping.
Yeah,
2,500. I could at least bite all of them.
I respect the honesty. How many times can I kick before I get tired? And I could kick probably 10 of them at a time with each stroke.
Yeah. Because you're long stroking these little boys.
I'm long stroking. I'm long dicking. Wait a minute.
You're
I'm
not
long
doing
dicking these
that.
for. Hey, I'm long dicking these. Never mind. I'm not gonna. I'm not even saying that on camera.
Yeah.
That's a tough question. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say 1,000.
1,000.
Yeah,
It's a good number.
because I'm not like you. I don't think I could bite that many people.
I'm gonna be pinching them, twisting their nips.
Fucking Indian burns and
Yeah.
shit. Purple, motherfucker.
See, thinking about that, your number might go up.
It might. I'm gonna. You know
If
what?
you're not wasting energy kicking,
I'm gonna go to 2,000.
there you go.
I'll throw in some Indian burns and shit
Yeah.
like that. Wet willies.
Pulling their hair,
Yeah. Yeah.
fish hook.
Oh yeah. Just rip somebody's lips off.
Oh, smack them in the pecker. Clam slam.
You said it, not me. I don't ever want my hand to come in contact with a first grader's dick.
Again.
Just saying. Just for legal purposes.
All right. Would you rather have a time machine or a teleporter?
Teleporter.
Okay. Why?
Because with a time machine, you can only go back in time. With a teleporter, you can go. Well, I know you can't go back in time with a teleporter, right?
Teleporter would be you're gonna teleport from like your house to my house.
Yeah. I would rather have a teleporter. Well, yeah, teleport.
I would, because I wouldn't want to go back in time and change anything.
Yeah, that's like with a time machine.
I would, but
there's some shit I'd change. No, with like I said, with time machine, you can only go back. A teleporter, at least you can't go back, but you can go like you're saying, like I can just be like, I want to go to Chick-fil-A.
Hey, I got you here. I'll go
What?
back in time.
All right.
And get the lottery numbers.
Now that would be a good idea.
I'd go back with the winning numbers, play the lottery, win that, big $1 billion fucking dream that just happened.
Mm-hmm.
Come back. I'd have all my money. And then I'll use you to teleport whenever we want to go somewhere. And I'll split it with you.
That sounds like a good idea. Billionaires with teleportation ability.
Plus the podcast.
And a podcast. See, we could have teleported to the John Jones fight last night.
Yeah.
And then as soon as it was over, be right back home.
For $350, we could have sat in nosebleeds.
Really?
Yeah.
They were selling tickets that cheap to that fight?
Yep, nosebleeds. I looked yesterday.
Wow, that's cheap. I didn't think it'd be that much. Well, you know what though? I mean, you can't see anything. I'm assuming.
It said unrestricted view.
Yeah, but you got to be so goddamn far away, wouldn't you?
Not necessarily.
Huh. I mean, it'd be cool to just have the energy of the place, I guess.
Yeah.
350. I would have figured. You know what's a cage size seat though?
Oh my god, there's probably tens of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, 10 grand or more.
I mean, you got people like Mark Wahlberg sitting up there.
Yeah. Fucking Mark Wahlberg.
Didn't have the ashes on his forehead.
My wife watched that. My wife watched that podcast of me talking about people with ashes on her forehead, and she's like, "Oh my god," she thinks I'm gonna get in trouble.
Oh,
give a fuck. What the fuck are they gonna do to me? Come to my house and paint ashes on me? Tell me you can't have meat for the next 40 days. I'm like, fuck you.
You're fucking done, Val.
I'll tell you something. I just think whatever I want.
Got another one.
All right.
Would you rather be reincarnated as a sea creature or as an airborne creature? So you pass away today.
Yeah, it's very possible.
And they give you the choice. Hey,
okay.
You want to come back as something in the air or come back as something in the fucking Water.
Man, I don't know. Oh, you know what? I got the answer to this. Every bit of me wants to say water.
Okay.
Nope.
Not me. I hate the water.
I like the water, but you know what? There's one clear answer if you're a real American. It's
Bald
air.
eagle.
Bald eagle. You got it. Bald eagle. You think how majestic I'd be as a fucking bald eagle just
Oh,
flying
man.
around and shit?
Mm-hmm.
I just almost ripped my microphone out. Jesus. Oh, I'd be majestic as a motherfucker, just flying, just gliding. And you know what? I'd find a spot to live in Mason Town too. Just people be like, oh, there's a bald eagle in Mason Town.
I got a few more questions before we wrap up this episode.
Mm-hmm.
We're closing in around half an hour right now. So, would you rather have a life without air conditioning or never be able to use deodorant?
This is literally the toughest question I've ever been asked in my life. I mean, honest to God, this is so hard to answer.
Do you want my answer?
Yes, I do.
I actually thought about this really hard when I wrote it down because I was like, man, this is actually really tough.
Yeah.
And I thought about it. I love air conditioning, but no deodorant and just smelling your fucking self all day.
Mm,
Even if you were to shower all the time and just
doesn't matter.
wipe the funk away. So for me, I'd have to have the deodorant. I'd have to open up a window, put a fucking fan in the window.
Oh, it makes me want to puke
Just
thinking
sweat,
about it.
just lay in my sweat all day. That would be so miserable.
That's so
Or
tough
just
because, like,
relocate to somewhere where it's cool.
yeah, just go live in Alaska forever. Yeah, this is a tough one because I mean, you know me. There's not many more things in my life that I enjoy more than air conditioning and deodorant. Like I just got surgery. I just got surgery on Thursday,
Thursday.
and they told me that I couldn't put deodorant on after a shower Wednesday night or Thursday morning, and I thought I was going to die because I've never went that long without deodorant,
Yeah.
and I like Jesus Christ, and air conditioning. This is just a tough one, but like you said, I think if I had to pick, I'd have to pick deodorant because I can't go around smelling like a fucking homeless person. See me coming, oh, there's hobo, there's Lord Hobo, and nah, motherfucker, got deodorant. So
All right.
half be deodorant, I think.
That's a smart fucking answer there.
Yeah.
All right. Last question. Would you rather be born without knees or elbows?
What a question. Knees or elbows?
It's a good one.
That's what you said. Knees or elbows, right?
Knees or elbows.
Oh, you know what? I got a good answer for you.
I know my answer, but I got to hear yours first.
I'd rather be born without knees. You want to know why?
Well, why?
I got the perfect answer to this. Okay, let me paint you a little picture. You're 25 years old. Nah, 22 years old. You're in a club and they're playing some throwback hits, and all of a sudden, Southern Hospitality by Ludacris comes on. How you going to drop bows without them? How you going to drop bows with knees?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well,
So
you
give
just
me
be like this.
I'd have to go. I mean, give me some elbows. Give me some elbows.
Oh man.
What do you think?
I would go I'd rather be born without elbows.
Why?
Just because I think that'd be so cool. Just that, like, it just looks funny.
Yeah, it does. It does look funny.
And
Holy
I like
shit.
being able to bend my legs when I sit down. I can just sit here with my arms drooped. If I didn't have knees, I'd be in a wheelchair.
Yeah, but then you never gotta get up.
That'd be terrible.
You can just roll everywhere. Is that so bad?
Uh, Apparently not.
Let me tell you something.
Because then I'd put I'd put a jetpack on my chair and just fly away.
I gotta since you said that, I gotta say something real quick. If you go to the Pittsburgh Zoo, wait a minute, you were there with me. If you go to the Pittsburgh Zoo and you were able to push your wheelchair, don't sit in that motherfucker and act like you're handicapped. Do you remember that?
No.
Maybe you weren't there. I think you were, but I don't know. I saw these people in a wheelchair. This big fat couple, smelled like just
Oh
armpit
yeah,
juice.
yeah.
Weren't you there with me?
Yes, yes.
And they were just there fucking wheeling their wheelchair. And then they get to a certain point, they get up and they're walking and pushing their wheelchair. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Either you're crippled or you're not, motherfucker. Don't change the game halfway through. Like, I thought you were. That's the day me and you took the wives and the kids.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't think I was making shit up.
No.
Yeah, if you're crippled, just do it all the way. Don't be half and half.
Nope.
If you're crippled, you shouldn't be able to get out of your wheelchair and push it yourself.
No.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I gotta say about that.
Only thing I gotta say is it's been fun this episode.
Yes.
And get ready for the next one.
I look forward to the next one.
All right. So see you later, laters. Yeah.